You and your husband always talked about getting a second cat, but it was just an idea for the future. One day, though, a friend reached out. They knew of a cat that needed a home, a quirky little guy with some behavior issues that had scared off other adopters. Curious, you decided to meet him. As soon as you saw him, you knew he was special. He had wide, curious eyes and a shy, cautious way about him. But it was clear he wasn't the easiest cat. He scratched furniture like it was his full-time job, sometimes skipped the litter box if something upset him, and was easily startled by sudden sounds or movements. He also had a habit of swatting at hands, not in a mean way, but more like he was testing his boundaries. Despite all this, you couldn't help but feel drawn to him. You could see there was a sweet cat beneath the quirks. When he came home with you, things weren't easy at first. His scratching meant you had to get creative with furniture and invest in plenty of scratching posts. The litter box accidents were frustrating, that you kept trying different setups until you found what worked. His jumpiness meant you had to move carefully and give him space to feel safe. Still, there were so many bright moments. He had a funny way of curling up next to you when he thought no one was looking. His little chirps to get your attention were impossible to ignore, and he came up with the weirdest games, like chasing shadows or batting at invisible bugs, that always made you laugh. Over time, with patience and love, he started to relax. He trusted you more and showed his playful, affectionate side. He wasn't a perfect cat, but you didn't care. His quirks became part of what made him so lovable. Every scratch chair and silly habit became a memory that made your home feel complete. He reminded you that love isn't about perfection. It's about patience, acceptance, and enjoying all the little surprises. With him in your life, things felt a little brighter every day. But the story didn't end there. After a heartbreaking loss, I wasn't looking for another cat until an unexpected call changed everything. What happened next? Don't miss the final story.